Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now Sacramento starting 5. Hart is out there with Gobert. Then there's Kobe. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Minnesota, we've got Jaren Jackson. Also Devin Vassell out there. Yves Missi is out there with Damian Lillard. So off the tip, it's Minnesota. Outside Jackson. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Maxey against Lillard. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And they pick up 2.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Now, here's Vassell. Lillard misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Ryan against Vassell. Kobe, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Sacramento has possession. After the basket by Minnesota. And George kicks to Hart. Stolen by Jackson. Over in the corner, Lillard. Missi with the ball. Gobert on him. Back to Jackson. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 2 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Kings. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Lillard. After the Kings pick up 2, Jackson gets the bucket.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Maxey.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Maxey hits them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside Jackson. fades and shoots. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Hart the pass to Maxey. Screen by Hart. And stolen by Lillard. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Demon, he's checked in for Sacramento. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Bryant. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Got that one up quick.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Vassell outside. Back to Lillard for the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Demon. Mitchell outside. There's the three. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Lillard with no one around. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
With a screen on Vassell. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the Kings also making a change. Bull. He's checked in for Gobert. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Sohan finds Okongwu. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And Bull pulls it down.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
With the screen on Russell. It's to Demon. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. So looking it over. Here's Sohan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Bull.
And good to see Sohan challenging the defense inside, forcing them to compromise on that foul.
He misses the free throw. Minnesota making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Kobe's checked in for the Kings. Good on the second free throw.
Sohan, he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
For 3, Mitchell buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Maxey after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Cole, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And stolen by Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good, and the Kings. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Russell against Maxey. And here's Russell. Pass to Dosunmu. Jackson from long range. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Kings on top. They're up by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
D'Angelo Russell out there with Cole Anthony. And there's Jackson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Russell. Out to Anthony. Okongwu with the screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Okongwu.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sacramento moving it around. Bol setting the pick for Mitchell. Back to Bol. Stolen by Jackson. Bol against Russell. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Anthony. No scoring in this one. To the right side. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Okongwu. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Damian Lillard's checked in for Minnesota. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Minnesota's gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's the 3. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Gobert with a screen on Russell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Lillard. Pass to Dosunmu. Lillard against Maxey. Russell passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Maxey attacking. Bryant finds Maxey. Back to Kobe. Outside, Maxey. And stolen by Lillard. Now, here's Dosunmu, defended by George. Lillard against Bryant. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
The Kings trail by 7. Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Messi. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks to Vassell. Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Maxey on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. That's to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Lillard surveying the D. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Gobert with a screen for Maxey. To Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Maxey against Lillard. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Maxey. It's up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Maxey's got 11 points.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Scooped up. Vassell outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's George. It could go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
The Kings trail by 5. Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Josh Hart out there with Paul George. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Bryant. And it's Maxey in at the point guard.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And 2 shots coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the official...
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Sacramento making some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Bryant. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 4. Mitchell passes to Bull. Pass to Maxey. With a screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. Bull setting the pick for Mitchell from outside the arc. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rebound, Minnesota.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Back to Lillard. Over Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Kings trail by 4. Mitchell gets the ball. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Maxey. Ball is screen on Lillard. 6 to shoot. And here's George. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Vassell, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by George. Jackson setting the pick here for Lillard. And there's Jackson on the assist by Lillard. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Maxey on the wing. Defended by Messi. Maxey passes to Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Lillard outside. Back to Vassell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on George.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bol Bol. And Kobe is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Lillard dishes to Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 7.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 5. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Kings. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minnesota leading by 5. Lillard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Pass to Messi. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Osumu finds Messi. Gobert with the block.
Boy, the long arms and size of Rudy Gobert on full display.
Okongwu's checked in for Ed Messi. And a change for Sacramento. Bulls checked in. The Kings trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Screen by Bull. Mitchell against Russell. Pass to Bull. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Bol Bol.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Okongwu. Timberwolves passing it around. Lillard against Maxey. Shoots from 12. And Bol pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Jackson setting the pick here for Lillard. 1:22 left to play in the third. And the wing jumper offline. Lillard against Maxey. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. That one a little long. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Lillard against Maxey. Not 3 off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Mitchell against Russell. Outside, Maxey. Gobert with a screen for Maxey. He takes it in. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Lillard against Maxey. Jackson from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off ball. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Russell. Can they get it? And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Sacramento up 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And it's time now to bring you our state. Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Dosunmu is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And there's Jackson. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Okongwu finds Sohan. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings leading. Mitchell with it. To the paint. Stolen away. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Okongwu with the screen for Russell. Back to Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and they're really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. Oh,
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Dosumu. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Now, here's Dosumu. Not a lot of room. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. And it's Russell in the corner. The 10-footer. And that one hits back iron. The Kings trail. Poked away. Dosumu, the pass to Russell. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here's Mitchell. That one misses. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams will make substitutions. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Bol setting the pick for Maxey. Into the lane. And the dunk by Bol.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson, a screen on Maxey. Lillard from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Kobe kicks to Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Outside for Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Bol setting the pick for Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. Jackson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buries the deep ball.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
The Kings trail by 8. Now Maxey. Screen by Bol. Misses the 3.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Jackson outside. And the Kings pushing it up now. Hart. Oh, what a play inside.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Sacramento making some changes. Gobert comes in for Josh Hart. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Kobe. Jackson is doubled. Now Lillard. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vassell. The three is off. The Kings trail by 6. Maxey, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Lillard fires, and he misses the J.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Ted. That's not a good look at all. Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Lillard, the three goes down.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Here's Maxey, launches it, a three-pointer, good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. No good. That would have tied it.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him on a rhythm.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Hart, he's checked in for the Kings. Bryant comes in for George. Here's Sacramento.
Points are an absolute must here.
No time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hart with a screen on Lillard. Maxey. And the rejection by Jackson.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just look those last seconds away.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Mitchell! And he does not hit. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots. Crazy passes, and you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player.